give you the opportunity to say, yeah, I want a touch screen, you got it. I want backlit keyboard, you got it. I want a 15-inch or 17-inch computer, you got it, with 1 terabyte of storage and the latest in Intel processing from HP. Today, we're gonna give it to you, and we're gonna bring you a savings of over $930 up to $1,300 off. 2 years of service when it comes to HP Smart Friend, 2 years of accidental damage protection, and that, my friends, is today's special value that you're going to want to sign up for ASAP, because since midnight, we've sold well over 5,000 units, and in this show alone, 2,100 people have said, yeah, I want to get that computer home for myself. 15-inch or 17-inch, exclusive colors to you here at QVC that you won't find in any store with a door, and a value that brings it home on an easy pay of just $136 to $156. Take a look at the bottom of your screen. 15-inch laptop should be over $1,600 with all the software and services that we're including. Today, you get it home for $679.98. With MS365, it's $729.98, or that 17-inch laptop without MS365 could be that same price. And if you want MS365 in the 17-inch, that comes home for $779.98. Your item number is E318245. Now is your chance to choose your colorways. If you love that seafoam teal, that's a great option for you because that's exclusive to us here. I'm holding this gorgeous winter lavender, which has been very, very popular since we launched it here at QVC, and you will not find it anywhere else. Beautiful lavender finish on the outside, gorgeous keyboard and display on the inside. 2 other color choices, but remember, you're choosing 15-inch or 17-inch with or without MS365. Here's your silver. They all come with the mouse that matches and coordinates. This one is your Moonlight Blue, which has been very popular today. We have in the 15-inch without MS365, only 4 dozen remain. If you want it with MS365 in the 15-inch, only 150. If you want the 17-inch without, 150 remain. If you want the 17-inch with, fewer than 1,000 to go around. And again, there is your winter lavender, very popular. And then after that, you're going to see that beautiful seafoam teal. I gotta show you this keyboard. It's so beautiful. Everything about this experience is different and unique, and you're not gonna find this in a store or even online anywhere else, because these are exclusive colors to us here at QVC. We're gonna talk to you all about this computer, the specs, the power, because it is the most powerful today's special value computer of the entire year. So I encourage you to hang out with us for the next couple of minutes or so. If you have any questions, you can always ask them on my Facebook page, Alberti Popaj QVC. I'll be checking throughout this presentation so that I can get those questions answered for you by our tech expert. His name is Alex Abrahantes. Have you met him before? He's a really cool guy. Come on in, Alex. Hey. It's always great to work with you. And you know what?
Hi,
we are in love with this today's special value. Over 5,000 orders placed since midnight. You know, Alex, you've been doing this for a long time. Here at QVC for over 7 years, bringing us HP computers. Let's talk to everyone about why this one seems to stand out so much.
Well, you said it, most powerful computer of the year. This is the most powerful computer that I've ever presented on air. Let's take a look at these wonderful features. So we give you the touchscreen, which we know that you love. You're getting the latest and greatest Intel Core i5 processor. That is so much power and so much performance. You got 8 gigabytes of RAM for multitasking, the most amount of solid state drive storage that we have ever offered. Windows 11 is included, which is the operating system. We're going to give you 2 years of accidental damage. You break your computer somehow, we are going to replace it for you. 2 years of HP Smart Friend tech support is included as well to answer all of your questions. And you have choices. Do you want it in a 15 or a 17-inch? You also are going to get a color-matched HP wireless mouse. That is such a great thing to have. And you just let us know whether you want it with or without Microsoft 365. I always highly recommend getting it with if you want to be productive, and all of that good stuff.
Well, listen, we do have free shipping on all of our Black Friday sale prices, but we also have free shipping on this today's special value right now. I want to show you why you want a touch screen, right? Our #1 most requested feature on a computer at QVC is a touch screen.
Right.
And it's because it basically turns this into a giant smartphone or tablet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I always say this to everyone when they wonder, oh, what about a touchscreen computer? If you have a tablet right now, or you have a smartphone, let's say you have a smartphone, can you envision yourself going back to a flip phone? Probably not.
No way.
Why? Because you've gotten used to being able to pinch and zoom, to scroll through your photos. With a touch computer, you can just very easily just interact with the computer so much quicker. It's so much more intuitive. You can jump through apps, and I like to say you can actually be more productive with the touchscreen. And the great thing is, you can use it when you want to use it. If you don't want to use it, not a problem. You've got the trackpad right here. You've got the mouse. You even have accessibility features that you can talk to the computer if you wanted to.
So 3 different ways for you to access anything on the screen. You know, I've told you the story before. My father, he could not get how to use a mouse. It just didn't work for him, right? First of all, he's a lefty, and I think that's kind of played in it for him because he just never understood the left and the right in the mouse. A touch screen computer was the solution to being able to get him to scroll across the screen, select things that he needed to select, and then of course he could type as much as he wanted to, right?
Right.
And that was of course in the beginning. Later on he learned, he got more advanced, and you know, he's better with his computer, and of course he loves his tablets as well. But here's the thing, this is the way to get into that technology for so many people. Now I also want to show you, look at the keyboard. It is a full-size keyboard, whether you're getting it in the 15-inch or the 17-inch. You've got the numeric keypad over here, so if you are doing accounting, if you're working on Excel spreadsheets, that's a necessity.
It is.
You've got a nice large trackpad over here. Alex, I know you always point this out to us as well.
Right, the fingerprint reader. That's so important, especially in this day and age when we're worried about security. You only have your fingerprint. Think about it this way. Someone can guess your password and they can get inside your computer, but since you only have your fingerprint, you're the only person that's going to be able to get into this computer. Now you can set up parental controls or also access for family members to log in using a password or a fingerprint as well, but you have that extra layer of security built in.
Now also, the keyboard itself is backlit, which is really, really nice.
It really is.
So you just press one of the buttons up here. I think is it this one?
The F4 button.
Oh, where's F4?
Right over here.
Let's see. Yeah,
there it is.
F4.
You got it.
Yeah, you press F4 like that, and sometimes it's hard to see it on the screen. Actually, am I turning it on, Alex? You show me. Yeah.
Right over here.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
It's
there it is.
There
yeah,
it is.
There. It's hard to see on the screen, but from this angle you could see it. There you go. And by the way, you can control the dimness, you can control the brightness of it as well. So if you are computing in a dimmer, I always think of like when you're in the cabin in the plane and they shut all the lights off.
Right.
And you need to like compute, but like you don't want to disturb everyone around you by turning on the lights.
Exactly.
That's really handy in those situations as well. But let's talk about storage, speed, as well as all of the software and accessories that come with this computer.
Let's do it because this computer is absolutely loaded. So we wanted to give you the very best. So we're getting you tech specs, which are cutting edge. And it starts off with that processor. It's a 13th generation Intel Core i5 processor that gives you the power and performance to do things like video editing, to play games, to photo editing, to work, shop, stream, play. You've got 8 gigabytes of RAM. Look at how many programs I have running, by the way. This is just an example of the power and performance of this computer. And then everything gets faster when you have a solid state drive. The solid state drive is up to 15 times faster than the traditional hard drive. The hard drive used to be old, clunky, it used to make sound. This is whisper quiet. It allowed us to make the computer super lightweight, so it weighs about 5 pounds, a little bit less than 5 pounds, the 17-inch, a little bit less than 4 pounds is the 15-inch. And it's quieter, it's more secure, and look at how much that you can fit in approximately into the solid state drive. It is so much, it's an entire amount of storage that the entire family can use for many years, and you're probably gonna have a hard time filling it up.
Well, here's what's really nice about this, right, is that we have it for you at a today's special value price, and you're picking this up in our holiday return gift giving policy time frame, which means you can get this home, you could try it out, see how it works for you, give it as a gift to the spouse, the kids, whoever it is that you're getting it for, and let them try it out. That HP Smart Friend allows them to ask questions, hook it up to the printer, hook it up to the Wi-Fi, and you've got that 24/7, 365 days a year for 2 full years included in your purchase. Now, we also have accidental damage protection as well for 2 years, which I think is one of the best features to ever include with a computer purchase.
1000% agree. And how it works is very simple. If something like this happens and you drop your computer, maybe you crack the screen, you break a hinge, you pop out a key somehow, it's very simple. You let us know at HP. We're going to get you a brand new computer. It's not like some other warranties where you have to ship the computer in or go somewhere and get it diagnosed. Nope, we made it as simple as possible. We'll even give you a box to send us the broken one back, and you get one claim within that 2 years. So that's true peace of mind of your investment.
That is really nice. E318245 is your item number. If you're thinking about picking this up, I want to show you your choices so that you can make your decision now and get it home. I know a lot of people have been watching throughout the day. A lot of people have been watching throughout Saturday Morning Q. This is our final presentation in our show, so we want to make sure that you pick this up and get it home for yourself before your color or your size or your option with or without MS365 sells out. We have it for you in the silver, 15-inch or 17-inch with or without MS365. We have it for you in that beautiful moonlight blue. That's been very popular and it is getting limited, so you don't want to wait on that. We also have it for you in the winter lavender, and that's the one that I've been holding with that really cool keyboard. It's the most popular today. And then we also have it for you in the seafoam teal, which is another exclusive color that we have for you that you're not going to find anywhere else. And I'll show you that right over there. There's that keyboard. But Alex, also, let's talk about, storage, right? How much can I truly store on this computer?
It is so much. I believe we have a graphic on the screen that will break it down for you, but I'm going to give you a perfect example of just how massive this is. So I mentioned this earlier in an earlier presentation. When I first started here about 7.5 years ago on QVC, I purchased an external solid state drive, and it was 256 gigabytes, and it was expensive. And I put tons of photos and videos and documents on there for all of the videos that you see here on air. And I'm a big content creator, and I'm nowhere near filling that up. And that's 256 gigabytes. So can you imagine how long a terabyte of storage is going to last you? That really is enough storage for the entire family. It's like having a 3-car garage as opposed to having a 1-car garage.
All right, so listen, I've got questions on Facebook, Alex.
All right, what do you got?
Lillian says, does the HP Today's Special Value have an SD slot antiviral package? Thanks.
Okay, so no SD card slot, but that's not a big deal because you can just pick up an external SD card slot reader and put it into one of the many ports that you have here. As a matter of fact, I'll just run you through them really quickly. There's your super speed USB port. Your HDMI out allows you to connect this to another monitor or display. There's a USB-C port, so you absolutely can get a dongle for that and plug in an SD card. Your headphone and microphone jack right there. I'm going to take you over to the other side so you can see the rest of the ports. You've got your, I almost dropped it. Thank goodness we have accidental damage protection. You've got your power input right here. Battery life is up to 10 hours. You've got fast charge, which allows you to charge at 50% in 45 minutes. And then you've got another super speed USB port here that happens to be the little dongle that comes along with your wireless mouse. So please don't throw that out.
Very cool. Now, Chris is asking, can you talk about how to move pics and videos from your old computer to the new one? And then also, again, do you need to get virus protection?
Of course. So let me answer the virus protection really quick, because one of the things I love about Windows 11 is that built inside of it is this app called Windows Security. And here's the great thing. You don't have to pay additional for this. There's not some type of, okay, we're giving you a trial, but then you're going to have to pay for it. No, this is built in. This is antivirus, built by Microsoft to make sure that your computer is always running the way that it should. It gives you a little green check mark there that you can always check, and if there's any type of issue, it will notify you. So the answer is no, you don't need antivirus. It's built in. If you want to put a different antivirus because you're more comfortable with a different brand, you can do that. Just know it will cancel out Windows Security.
Okay.
So that's built in.
And then Lisa has I have a lot of questions on Facebook. I didn't realize this. By the way, if you want to ask a question, go to my Facebook page, Alberti Popaj QVC. type right in the video where you're seeing this being played there. Ask in the comments. We're live. And so if I see your comment scroll across my screen, I will ask the question to Alex. Lisa says, if I order this laptop, is it possible for me to upgrade the RAM later?
It's not upgradable. One thing I did want to mention, though, the previous gentleman had asked about transferring files.
Yes.
You can use SmartFriend to do that. That's probably the easiest way.
Oh, yeah.
They can walk you through it. But this is another reason why I say get Microsoft 365, because you will get a terabyte of storage in the cloud. Then all you need to do is log into your OneDrive account on your old computer, drag everything over, and then it's just going to show up right here on your brand new Today's Special Value. It really could not be any easier than that.
So, you know, this computer comes with so many different options that you wouldn't